I was driving home from a late shift on a lonely stretch of highway when the radio switched from classic rock to a voice that knew my name. The announcer described my car, a dented silver sedan, then detailed the exact contents of my glove box. He whispered about the unregistered handgun tucked beneath the spare tire and asked if I was planning to use it tonight. My stomach dropped as he began counting down the seconds until I reached the next mile marker where he promised to reveal what I buried in the woods 3 years ago. My commute became a nightmare. When the radio broadcast the live feed of my own breathing, the host chuckled and narrated my actions in real time. Shifting my hand on the gear stick, tapping my fingers on the wheel, he described the panicked look on my face as I tried to turn the volume knob, but the dial snapped off in my hand. He then started listing the names of people I heard in high school. Each name was accompanied by the sound of wet, tearing flesh that filled the entire cabin. The signal was crystal clear when it started playing a recording of a conversation I had with my wife earlier that morning, but the audio distorted until her voice became a demonic growl. The station then shifted to a list of my specific phobias, describing the feeling of spiders crawling under my skin and the sensation of drowning in dark water. I looked at the passenger seat and saw a pile of damp soil and human teeth appearing out of nowhere just as the radio began screaming my own social security number over and over. The radio station played nothing but static until it suddenly broadcast the sound of a heartbeat that perfectly matched my own erratic rhythm. A voice began reciting my diary entries from when I was 10 years old, stopping only to describe the layout of my current bedroom and the exact spot where I hid the spare key under the welcome mat. The voice promised that my front door was already open and that something hungry was waiting in the shadows of my hallway corner. The final transmission was a broadcast of my own funeral. The announcer described the color of the casket and the names of the few people who bothered to show up. He detailed the way my face looked after the accident and noted that the embalmer missed a spot of blood behind my left ear. Then the music stopped and the voice whispered that I had already died 5 miles back and that the road ahead led only to an infinite void of static and rusted metal.